Okay.
You ready to begin?
Yeah, I'm Yaniv. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Israel. Yeah, I moved here 3 months ago. That's the short version. The short version. I opened the bar. Started a new life, how you call it, you know? New beginning.
So you used to work in a cafe, right, for several years?
Yeah, I did.
And you just kind of saved up your money and were working just a ridiculous amount of hours.
Something like that, yeah. I worked for the same guy for like 4 years. Every couple of months, he, you know, raised my salary and gave me a better job, let's call it that way.
Yeah.
Saved my money, worked my ass off. Did also near the end, a couple of months, I did another job as a bartender in a restaurant that he opened. Yeah, and that's it.
So you told me that you've come to Thailand like a few times before you officially decided to make the move, right?
Yeah, I came here on holiday. Actually, the first time 1.5 years ago. We just sat at home and my brother's girlfriend came to us and told us, okay, for my birthday, I'm gonna go with my friends for 3 months in Thailand. And we were like, wow, we never been to Thailand. We need to go one time. So me, my father and my brother raised money and bought a ticket on the same day for like 3 months later. I just fell in love in this place from the moment I came here.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, you know, you know it. I came here before I moved here. I came 4 times.
How much time total did you spend before you moved here? Like across all the trips?
Each trip was around a month, so 3-4 months total.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And did you spend like a lot of time here in Pattaya or like a few other spots as well?
I've been to Phuket and Pattaya most of the time. I've been through Bangkok, but not much. And I've been to the islands near Phuket, you know, all those Koh
the Phi and all that.
Yeah, and all that. But most of the time I been in Pattaya because I made a few friends here, so I liked it here. And all the business and all the bar, it came to when we talked to the manager that I know from the bar I told you about.
Yeah.
He saw from the very beginning that I was a serious guy and I really wanted, you know, to do that move. So he helped me with all this stuff and we've been in contact all these years for like 1 or 2 years, back and forth. And in the last, between 6 months and a year, I worked on that bar and now we open.
Hell yeah. That's what I like about Pattaya, is like the international community is so strong here. Like there's so many people here from so many different countries. And like everyone is just like down to just be friends and hang out with everybody. The Thai people just welcome everyone with open arms.
Yeah.
So everyone's super friendly.
This place is giving you like a good vibe because it represents pretty much one thing. If you have money, if you have a good heart, and a nice smile, pretty much everything is open up to you.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how much more you pay.
Exactly. A lot of people see it as like only one thing, which of course everyone knows what that one thing is, but there's so much more to the city than that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But a lot of people come here for just that one reason for a short couple of weeks.
Yes.
But to live here,
It's different.
yeah.
You get to know more places and more hidden stuff and some unique areas that you don't see when you come here only for the stuff that everybody talks about.
So what was it that made you want to open your own bar here?
Actually, ever since I was, so cliche. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to open my own business. Ever since I was around 15, I saw How I Met Your Mother. Do you know this show?
Yeah.
So they say one episode, Barney and Ted says, okay, we're gonna open a bar and call it Riddle. That's the riddle, And I wanted to do something, okay, I'm not gonna do something with the name, but I do wanna open a bar. But I wanna do it abroad. Not in my country, do it somewhere else, a new beginning, new life. It took time because I wasn't sure where I wanna do it or how am I gonna do it, because I didn't ever have any experience when I first thought of it. How can I say it? You see your dream, you build your steps and just step by step go through it. And,
yeah, one day at a time.
Yeah, a bit of luck and work slowly. That's all I can say. Because I have a friend that tried to do the same thing and no luck.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, it definitely helps having like friends here that like have done it and can help you with along the way.
Of course, I think if I wouldn't have my friends here, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Not the first one, at least.
So how long was it between like when you came from home to here to when you were able to like open up? Like how long did it take to put everything together?
I've been here the last time before I moved here on, I think, April. Yeah, April. And then we started to physically build the things and put the money and everything and work it out. On around September, everything just got into it, But they helped me a lot because they know the people here, and at other places you need to know Thai people because for the small stuff, or where to buy the alcohol, or where to buy the ashtrays, even the small things, And it's good to know the people.
So you opened in September?
Yeah.
And is that when like the whole drinking street opened, like reopened? Or
yeah. The street officially opened on the 1st of October.
So what is like the official name of the street? It's like Myth Beer Drinking Street?
The name of the street, it's Myth Night. That's the name.
Myth Night.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So for those who don't know, it's like basically this big strip right near Central Festival that's just filled with what, like 30, 40 bars?
I think they opened 50.
Yeah, about 50 bars. All with like slightly different vibes. A lot of them like share the same DJ until 2 a.m. And the whole street just got remodeled. So it's a crazy place to go. You'll probably see it at the end of this video. It cuts right through to buakhao and Tree Town, and it's a cool spot to hang out. So we'll definitely be showing you some clips of that shortly. And the reason that you chose that location is because you said you had the friend that even helped you open the bar also owned 1 or 2 bars on that street?
Yeah, he is. Let's say I've been in the right place on the right time, because when I talked to him about opening a bar, he just told me they open a new area, the Midnight, and they have a new spot there if I want to go for it. So right place, right time, exactly.
And are you happy with the location?
I am. I think there are better location on the same area, but it's pretty good because I'm on the entrance from the right side. So
yeah, from like the buakhao side.
Yeah.
So when I had first come to see the bar, I had never been in that street really before. So I didn't quite know like how much foot traffic there was, and I even asked you, I was like, why'd you pick this place?
Yeah.
But as like the night went on, you did have like a steady flow of customers coming through. I've been, I think, like 3 nights in a row now, 2 nights in a row, and like several people like come multiple nights in a row, and everyone always has a good time at the bar.
Thank you so much. Yeah, me and my staff, I always tell them, yeah, you can't lie. I moved here and we opened a bar because everybody wants to make money, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the big goal. But if I'm here and I do it and customer come here every day, I could meet customer. You met my friend David. He came for like 3 nights in a row. So it's like, if you do something, do it with your heart, you know? Do it for full. I come every day and I smile and I being nice and I love the customer. It's so happy that everybody dance together and drink together and play pool together, and it just make the vibe.
Yeah.
This is what I always tell my staff to bring out to the customers.
And it's nice seeing like multiple times throughout the night someone will like walk by, pop in and say what's up, and like
yeah.
Definitely a good spot.
Yeah. Meet new people along the road.
So how much roughly did it cost to open the bar? In terms of like rent, all overall startup costs and things like that?
Yeah, I think without the normal expenses of each month on alcohol and rent and all this stuff, the first big payment was around 2 million, something like that, 2 million baht.
So that's like renovating the whole bar.
Yeah, from the ground.
Yeah, from the ground up.
Everything, the pool table, the DJ, the mixers, the first package of alcohol, everything.
2 million baht to USD. Oh, 57,000 US. So not terrible, but still it's a hefty chunk of change.
Yeah, that's something you need to pay like boom. So you feel it, but you work it out.
Yeah, and so one of my first questions was, why didn't you open a bar on Soi 6? And you were saying Soi 6 is a lot more expensive to open on. Because if you've been here, Soi 6 always has crazy foot traffic rolling through, which is definitely a bonus, but it makes sense. It's definitely way more money to open a bar there. Same with like Walking Street.
It is.
But it is definitely a cool spot, the one that you're at.
My spot is cool, but Soi 6 is something else, man.
It's a different world.
Yeah. They took what everyone in Pattaya tried to did and took it just to a whole nother level. You don't see anything else like that. But a lot of people also a bit afraid of the, because they catcall you and grope you and everything. So
I was one of those people. The first time I walked down that street, I didn't know what to expect. And yeah, it's a lot. They grab you, they'll rip your arm off, they yell at you. It's intense.
You need to go there once, but be careful.
Yeah, everyone needs to go to Soi 6 at least once. You don't even need to go inside a bar, just at least walk through just to see it. It's a different world.
I just imagine those faces when they walk through there.
I remember what mine was. I thought they were all ladyboys the first time, and I was like, really? They can't be all ladyboys.
I thought exactly the same. When me and my father walked there for the first time, we were sure everyone was a ladyboy because so many ladies, they're so nice and they always try to take you, so that's not normal. And then I found out everyone is really ladies and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's like the alleyway next to Soi 6 that's all ladyboys.
Yeah, don't go there.
So what are some of like the obstacles that you had to overcome in opening your own bar here?
One of the most difficult things is the fact that I don't have a Thai ID, so a lot of things you need to do with a Thai partner on names and stuff like that, because you can open, not at the start at least, until you have a company. Once you have 2 or 3 bars, you can name it under a company and then there's no problem, yeah? But for now I have a partner, a Thai partner, so it's no problem. I think one of the most difficult things I did all the way, it's the move out itself, leaving everything, leaving my friends, leaving my family, leaving my job, everything, and just take all my life and move here. At the beginning it was super scary, but I'm not here for long, only 3 months, and I can say right now that I'm so glad I did this choice,
Yeah, that's one step that I still haven't pulled the trigger on, is I'm still paying rent for my house back in America, which is costing me an extra $1,000 out of my month, and $1,000 was a long way here in Thailand.
It's so much.
So it's an unfortunate expense that I've still been paying, but it's nice to have somewhere to go when I do go home, because I still do go home for like every few months, but it does suck paying $1,000 a month. What has been your favorite part in owning the bar so far?
I think it's the most difficult part and the most fun part. It's the fact that I am the owner. So, you know, I can go whenever I want. I can go to my room whenever I want. I look out for the money. I look out for everything that's good about the bar. It's me. But also everything that's bad about the bar is also me. If I don't have a worker, so I need to go get more stuff. If I have a loss of expenses of extra something, I need to pay that myself. It's the same thing, but it has a big advantage and a big disadvantage around the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is cool like having your own spot, and it does kind of feel like its own little family.
It does, yeah.
Because it is like a relatively small bar and a relatively small staff, but just like, it just feels like a...
You saw how it was, everyone connected, everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, it literally just feels like a small family.
Yeah, that's the goal. Everyone happy to work, and it gives the bar even greater vibe, because if the worker have fun, so the customer will have fun because they do the work with full heart, you know?
Do you have any advice for people that would want to open their own bar here?
Here in Thailand?
Yeah,
or
in
Pattaya
specifically?
I would say work for it slow, you know? Get your money, get rid of all or any debt or something like that if you own, because when I started getting my money, I was in debt. Look at me now. So finish everything you have and start clean, you know? Get the money, do it fresh, do it good, and do it slow, because when you do slow, you can see what steps you take. And once you see those steps, the chance of making a mistake goes so low, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, and you can see what's going right, what's going wrong, and fix it quickly and adjust accordingly.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did it for almost over a year, not lost money, no extra expenses, nothing went wrong, you know? Thank God. But the last thing I can say, and a good advice, is wait for the right moment and wait for the right place, because a lot of people just say, okay, I'm gonna take a loan, I'm gonna move here, buy the first place I get, and then boom, crash down, lose all their money, go back home and get devastated. So wait for the right moment, the right time, and do it smart.
And so you're right now heading towards the path of hopefully opening a second bar, right? Down the road.
Yeah, if my bar will work good, so.
Yeah, we're only 3 months in, so still early, but
yeah,
that's the hopeful inevitable goal.
Try to get bigger and make the money work for itself.
Have you had any struggles with the girls so far? Like when you're initially hiring girls, like especially like if you don't know them, that your partner doesn't know them, then like sometimes it can be tricky to trust. Have you had any issues with that?
I smile and I laugh because I did. Now it's better, but at the beginning it was so difficult, because you know, you get 7 girls, and then the morning after your manager goes to you, and it's a true story, yeah? She came to me and was like, okay, we left with only 2 girls, and it's the second day to my bar. I just spent all this money, and I don't know what to do, and I only have 2 girls work at the bar. So what are you gonna do in this situation? So it's super frustrating and it's super stressing, but all I did was, okay, I told my manager, sit, we're gonna post on Facebook, we're gonna call people, we're gonna ask, even, you know, around the bars, if our friends know someone that want to work. In one day, we got from 2 ladies that work at the bar to not 7, not 8, 10 ladies on the second day.
Damn.
Yeah, and you know, you get up and down. I can't say, because they work in 2 different jobs. You have the local girls that work specifically in your bar all the time, full-time job, they have salary and they have everything. It goes usually by how much drinks they make. And you have the freelance that they can work with the bar or with a few bars. They don't get a salary and they don't get a room, but they get almost full pay for every drink they make, you know? So it's good for you to make more customers, but you make less money on them. It depends on how you look at it, because you don't pay rent for the room and you don't pay salary, but you pay them more per drinks, you know? So it differs. So yeah, the girls can be difficult. They can, and the Thai girls are especially, their emotions are very heightened, you know, especially when they drink. So you can find yourself at 2 a.m. and like 5 of the girls at your bar like, and they don't know what to do, you know, and you need to calm down and just work through it like everything else, because you don't have a choice. Yeah. Once you give up, everything goes down, so don't give up.
I think you do have like a good set of girls that work at the bar.
Now, yeah, after 3 months of girls going and coming, I have like 5 that are from the beginning with me, from the first day, and I have around 5 more that changed along the way, and a few more freelance that just come and work with me because they like the bar and they have friends there.
So if you were to open a second bar, where would you want to open it?
That's a good question, because I can't decide all the time. You know, if let's say half a year from now, I will say, okay, I have the money, I want to open another bar. And then I will go to a specific area, let's say Tree Town, and want to open there. And they don't have any bar that sells anything. So I can either wait or open in another place. It's pretty much you need to use the opportunities you got here. Wait for the right moment and just...
Yeah, once you see the perfect plot of real estate pop up, snatch at the right time.
That's it.
All right, well, I think we have a birthday party to get to back over at the bar.
Yeah.
We'll conclude the interview there and let's head to the bar.
Let's go.